Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this out there on the World Wide Web. This is Jeremy Geelan for SYS-CON TV here at 12th Cloud Expo, New York, with Marc Halcrow, Regional Director for ITpreneurs. Welcome, Marc.
Thanks for having me, Jeremy. Much appreciated. Great show so far.
Well, I know you're sitting there and you're busy, and I know why, too, because the junction of education and cloud is something that you value highly.
Oh, it's amazing. If you look at this conference, everybody's investing millions, billions of dollars in the cloud market. And one of the key things that people need to understand is the fact that you also need to educate people around the cloud, get them smart. And with the cloud, it's something where it touches so many different people these days, rather than traditional data centers where people were in the basement. Now cloud touches everybody.
So everybody is a big term, Marc. So what kind of people? I'm the line manager. Who should I be sending towards an ITpreneurs course?
Sure. So it's interesting because in the past we were able to talk about specific roles. Whilst that's still valuable, from a cloud perspective, it touches so many people. From the broadest perspective of people in the marketing department, where we're talking about big data and all the things associated with it and the impact of tweets and Facebook and all the other things that need to come together from a marketing perspective. Going to traditional technology, though, it's one where we have these techie folks, if you will. So the techie folks understand the technology, they know how to work the widgets and all that jazz, but they don't understand the business value or the security implications that cloud has, or the fact that security really isn't all that much of a problem these days because of the latest technology that's out there in the market.
So you want to give them the overall context, and maybe the company doesn't have time to provide that context itself.
Exactly. So the concept here is to get everybody on the same page. So if we look at the CIO, the CFO, people in marketing, people in the data center, it's providing a base level understanding, common vernacular for people to just understand what is public cloud, private cloud, things of that nature, business value. And then from there, they can go into the product-specific courses, things of that nature, in the fact that they can then roll up their sleeves around things that are specifically tailored to them.
And is this something, can one get a badge to say, I am now oriented? Does this something that leads to a certificate?
Indeed. So one of the things when we started this program, it started with ING. They were going through an organizational transformation. And in looking at the market, there was no entry, if you will. Similar to our badges here at the conference, that's an entry pass. And there is nothing, and it's pretty scary to some degree if you think about it, where here are people in the data center and there's no entry in terms of qualifications that they need to have. So there are certifications currently in the market. There's a CompTIA certification, so it's a CompTIA Cloud Essentials, Virtualization Essentials, along with some other higher level specific courses that are going to be coming out around Service Manager, Architecture, and Security.
Now, do staffers have to come to you? Do you come to them? Is it online? How does it work?
They could come to Cloud Expo, for example, and take the class, right? So there's a multitude of delivery modalities. You could take it by a self-paced e-learning, you could take it by a virtual learning, or in an actual classroom, where through one of our partners on a global basis, you can take the class in your offices in multiple languages as well.
Can I go online? Let's give a call to action to people. Can I go online and decide on my option there? Maybe noodle around and see different delivery mechanisms, and then maybe see your references.
Yeah, for sure. So you can go to itpreneurs.com, ITpreneurs, you got that? And you can see the various courses that are available, the delivery modalities, and also some demos of the products as well.
There we are. Call to action from Marc Halcrow. So now you feel welcome on an ITpreneurs. I'm going to spell it out for you. ITpreneurs course. Thanks so much, Marc, for joining us here in New York, and thank you for following along out there on the World Wide Web.